Hey there, Blowhard fans. Rebecca Hadlock here, and today's Blow Your Mind update is part 2 of 3 on batteries. So if you landed on this video first, make sure to go back and watch part 1. The link is in the comments below. So today we're focusing on the differences between integrated batteries and hot swappable tool platform batteries like DeWalt and Milwaukee. Now we all want tools that, number one, are reliable, but also have high performance. And quite simply, performance requires power. So if your power is supplied by a battery, then your battery must be able to produce high power to provide that high performance. So let's dig into battery power. Now in part 1, we taught you that watts is your unit of power and watt hours is your capacity, which is the combination of power and time. So if you have a 220 watt hour battery, then it provides 220 watts for 1 hour. Now, one reason to understand this is that many companies will list their motor power in place of operating power. And this is a false representation of the power at which the fan will operate. Motors often have a higher power rating than what the fan's actually running at. So be sure to calculate your power based on the battery capacity to know the true running power of your fan. So back to performance requires power. Blowhard actually started out as experts in the field of batteries. And in 2010, we brought the first battery-operated PPV fans to the industry. But we also engineered those high-capacity batteries. We didn't want to just offer the convenience of a more portable fan for smaller jobs. We wanted them to be powerful enough to replace the fumes and lengthy setup of gas-powered fans. So even before designing the fans themselves, we first started by creating the power we wanted you to have in the batteries, and then worked our way out. Now down the road, when battery-operated PPV caught on, other fan manufacturers rushed their versions to market using existing tool platform batteries like DeWalt and Milwaukee. But one issue with taking this easy route is that those batteries are designed for tools that pulse and rest, allowing them to cool in between pulses. Fans, though, are built differently. They have a continuous load on the battery until they're dead. And because of this, swappable batteries don't have a chance to rest and cool. High power puts high stress on those small batteries, and that results in them overheating and aging quickly. But another really important point to note is that whatever watts a fan is designed to run on, it will pull those watts regardless of what size batteries you put in it. And because these manufacturers don't know what size batteries you've got, they have to pull back the draw and limit the power and performance. Using small batteries means a significantly higher pull on those batteries, and with the continuous draw that they are not designed for and no rest, again it heats them up and ages them more quickly. So for safety reasons, these manufacturers have to design to the lowest common denominator. For perspective, they start with the small batteries and design the fan around that. Blowhard starts out with our smallest fan, the Squirt, with a big 740 watt hour battery that's engineered for the fan for a constant draw. It naturally operates at a higher power than swappable batteries, running along happily without breaking a sweat, doing what it was designed to do. And that power plus our fan design makes this tiny fan the highest performing fan on the market today, except for our own bigger fans, according to European DIN's PPV fan testing. But let me blow your mind with this fact for today. The Quickie Extendo, not even our Commando battery, has the higher capacity than all of these swappable batteries and another one combined. Bananas, right? But let's talk about cycle life. Blowhard batteries are designed to maximize the cycle life of the battery. Squirt and Quickie Extendo are designed for 1,000 cycles. You're lucky to get 500 from a hot swappable. So that means you'd have to go through all of these batteries and then buy them all again, paying literally thousands of dollars to the equivalent of one blowhard battery. That's perspective. That's power, capacity, reliability, and efficiency, and that's blowhard engineering. So to recap, performance requires power. Fans using hot swappable batteries have restricted performance, reducing pressure and extending ventilation time, with the need for extra batteries, extra swapping, and external chargers. Blowhard batteries start out with high capacity. And because they're variable speed, if you don't need that power, you can simply turn them down to match other fans maxing out at their top performance and get double the runtime. But when push comes to shove and you're in a situation where you've got to pressurize or ventilate quickly, you've got the option at your fingertips to crank that power for high performance without stressing the batteries. And at the end of the day, firefighters need to get the job done as quickly and effectively as possible and get home safely. Now, all that being said, for those of you still wanting to utilize hot swappable batteries, Blowhard has created a fan called the Hottie that uses DeWalt or Milwaukee. Now, we've developed brand new technology to prevent swappable batteries from overheating and degrading and preserving your investment. Details on that is up next in our third battery video, so be sure to like and subscribe to see when it drops. Thanks so much, and as always, take care and stay safe.